All right, guys, I'm going to keep this bus moving forward. This bus has no reverse. And we're going to go down south to Miami for this next story. This one is really interesting. I mean, are you not allowed to wear your favorite candidate's garments or material while you're on duty as a police officer? Is it really out of uniform? What am I talking about? Let's check it out. Thank you, Miami CBS Local, for this story. A city of Miami police officer faces disciplinary action after sporting a pro-Trump political mask while early voting on Tuesday. Miami Police Chief Jorge Colina is calling the actions of the Miami police officer unacceptable. The picture was taken by Steve Simeonitis, chairman of the Miami-Dade Democratic Party, inside of the early voting poll site in the Stephen P. Clark Government Center in downtown Miami. Simeonitis tweets this. Here is at City of Miami police officer Daniel Ubeda in full uniform with badge and gun wearing his Trump mask inside of the polling location in Government Center. This is a city-funded voter intimidation. Ubeda should be suspended immediately. The City of Miami hasn't confirmed the officer's name, but it did verify the pictures. Simeonitis told CBS 4 on Tuesday, a uniformed police officer with a badge and a gun wearing a Trump mask inside of a polling place is absolutely unacceptable and it shouldn't be tolerated. I was shocked when I saw it. I knew it was important to make sure that it was documented. Chief Jorge Colina issued a statement saying, we are aware of the photograph being circulated of a Miami police officer wearing a political mask and uniform. This behavior is unacceptable, a violation of departmental policy, and is being addressed immediately. The police department did not reveal what punishment the officer might face or the specific policy the officer is accused of breaking. According to Miami Mayor Francis Suarez, the officer was voting early and not working, but he was in full uniform and wearing a pro-Trump mask. Suarez said, as a Miami police officer, you can vote in uniform, but you're not allowed to wear anything with party affiliation. Suarez said it's important for police to be perceived as impartial. State law bans officers from police placing unless voting or getting permission from inspectors or the clerk. Also, state law says government workers are also not allowed to be involved in political campaigns while on duty. Miami Commissioner Ken Russell said, by wearing that mask, you tell who he wanted to vote for. This is the issue at hand. Russell added city government workers were sent a policy reminder Tuesday about not participating in political activities and campaigns during work. That includes off-duty assignments, overtime, and certain types of leave like I-time and family medical. The incident happened just a day after Chief Jorge Colina issued a message to voters saying, we want to assure everyone in Miami of the ability to vote without coercion or harassment. Now, my issues are, well, first of all, okay, he was in uniform, but he was off duty, but he was in uniform. If he violated policy, he violated policy. I mean, if their policy says you can't wear political affiliated garments or material or whatever during or when you're in uniform, if their policy states that, then he violated policy. Suspending him, firing him, no. You call him in and you go, you know what? I know you're voting for Trump. It's obvious. I know that, can't do it. Can't do it. No more. Okay? That's what I think his punishment should be. No more. You violated policy. We're going to give you a memo. Just sign it. No more. So what? He wore a fucking Trump mask. And I'm not saying that because pro-Trump or anti-Trump or whatever Trump. I'm saying that because if he wore a Biden mask, I'd be saying the same thing. Big deal. He wore a freaking mask with a name on it to go vote. Okay, if it was a violation of policy, that's an issue. But it's not an issue that warrants suspension or firing. This freaking Democratic guy's like, because he's a Biden supporter, obviously, the Simeonitis, who's a Democratic guy. Of course he got pissed off. If he wore a Biden mask, that Simeonitis would have never recorded him, he would have walked over and said, hey, officer, thank you for your support. Right? I'm just guessing. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below about what you think I've said, or what you think about what I've said. Community Leo Watch, watching Leos, that's law enforcement officers, even those that wear Trump masks at the polls from coast to coast.